Ubuntu, a teacher at a South African school, compiled a schedule showing a salary deductions for January 2018 and January 2019. Government Employees Pension Fund (GEPF) is 7.5% of the gross salary. Okay, table 4 shows an extract of the deductions from Ubuntu's January 2018 and 2019 salary slip. Okay, so we have the following headings: the deductions and the amount shown in rands for 2018-2019. So let's look at 4.1.1. Give two reasons why workers contribute towards PAYE in the Republic of South Africa. So PAYE is pay as you earn, and this is your tax. So what are the two reasons why workers contribute? Okay, we'll list about three reasons just so you have an idea. Firstly, government has to sort out infrastructure. So the first thing is infrastructure. So your infrastructure, your schools and hospitals, etc., right? Roads, etc. The second thing is that the government has services such as social grants. So to help the government with services such as social grants. The third thing is to defend the country. The government needs to fund this, so we need to have resources, especially money, to pay these people and get the equipment for defending the country. Calculate Ubuntu's net salary for 2018. Okay, so net salary, how do we calculate that? Net salary is your gross salary, right, minus your deductions, and that will equal to your net salary. So keeping this formula in mind, so let's see, we have the deductions which is mentioned in the 2018 line. So this area here is your deductions that we will be looking at. But where do we find our gross salary? So there's information given at the top here where it states that the GEPF is 7.5% of the gross salary. So that's an indication that we need to work out the gross salary. So how do we do this? So let's look at our GEPF amount. Our GEPF amount is 1855,08. Okay, what we will do is we will multiply that. Remember, it's 7.5%. So we need to actually work backwards. So we'll multiply that by 100 over 7.5. When we do this here, you arrive at the original amount, which is a gross salary of 24,734 and 40 cents. So the 7.5 goes underneath the 100%, and you multiply that through, and then you get the original amount, the overall amount, because remember the 7.5%, which is 1,855, that's actually 7.5% of the 24,000. So you're working backwards. Okay, now that we've worked out the gross salary, so now we can work out the deductions. So working out our deductions, we can take the 24,734, which is our salary, gross salary. We'll minus it from the first amount. There is in the deductions for 2018 is 4013,01. So all we're going to do is just continue adding these deductions so that we can subtract it from the 24,000. Okay, make sure you show this working in your paper. This is important that you show steps in your exams, because sometimes it will allow you as an advantage to get your CA marks should you make a error and miss out a total, but at least instead of getting it wrong, you end up getting it at least a few marks. But the idea overall is to make sure we do well and get good marks. Alright, so make sure that when you enter into the exam room, you psych yourself up to be positive, and remember, MLIT is about common sense and practice. Okay, 715 plus the 74. All I've done is add up all those amounts on 2018. Okay, the last one is 750, which is the labor relations. So now that we've got that, so it's 24. Now we simplify, minus the total of this. Now the total of this would be 14,303.81, and our net amount or net salary will be 10,430 and 59 cents. Explain why workers demand an increase in salary every year. Okay, we know that the price of items increase every year. That's known as inflation. So basically the workers want to keep with the inflation. Okay, because they know that in order for them to be able to survive, their salary must increase with the inflation, because they need to be able to pay as the price of items increase every year.